Hey, so you're starting a staffing business, huh? Or have you already started a staffing business? Like you went and you've legalized the business and now you're just trying to figure out, okay, D, what do I do? Well, that's what this video is about. It's about what you do after you start your very own niche recruitment and staffing business. Stay tuned. All right, what to do after you start a staffing agency business. It doesn't matter what type of staffing agency you're opening up. It does not matter what industry you come from or that you're going into, whether it's IT, healthcare, engineering, accounting and finance, legal, tech startup, construction, what else? Entertainment, real estate. It doesn't beauty. It doesn't really matter. Whatever your niche, whatever area you're going into, whatever industry you're staffing in. Today, we're going to talk about what to do after you start your staffing agency business. Okay. Now, are you already started? Or have you started and got your EIN? Are you thinking about it? Or what's the deal? I don't know. Let's get into it. Okay. So now, I want to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Dee Williams, okay? I'm the founder and creator of Staffingpreneus Academy. I was a recruiter for about 10 to 12 years before I started my first recruiting and staffing business, and that was after leaving the corporate and agency side of the industry. This is my passion. I love recruiting and staffing. Can you hear my head going all over the place? I mean, I genuinely love it, okay? And so I want to tell you, I've placed hundreds of people as a recruiter for companies such as Lockheed Martin, Fannie Mae, Wipro, Incom, Home Depot, Apple, IBM, HP, Microsoft, State Farm, Coca-Cola, WebMD, PwC, Accenture, Grady Hospital, Tampa General, plus a lot of other small, medium, and large companies. I broke in placement records working for a number of staffing agencies, and I built my own seven-figure niche recruitment and staffing business. And now I create a number of 5, 6, and 7-figure staffingpreneurs globally. And let me tell you, I am fired up. And I hope you're fired up watching this too. I just got loud. I hope you're fired up watching this too, because we're about to get into it. I know you want to know what's happening and what to do now that you've started the business or you're thinking about it. But before we do that, I just want to say just a really quick side note. I am celebrating, as of December 19, 2023, I am celebrating 10 years of being cancer-free. That's right. 10 years ago on December 19th, I beat cancer, came out of surgery successfully, and I am here today to talk about it. My grandmother had cancer 7 times. She beat it 6. This was my first and last, and I am thankful for every day I'm able to open up my eyes. I wanted to say this to you because I believe that you're the reason that I am here right now. You. Yes, you. I believe the opportunity that I have been given to be here another 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years is because of people like you who need my support. And so I just want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to walk on this journey with you. I'm not going to get mushy. I hope you're fired up. Let's get in it. All right. Now, how most people think the business works, okay? Most people, probably you too, we ain't gonna laugh at you, but most people think, this is what they think. They think, okay, now that I got my business set up, I'm gonna call a company and they're gonna give me a contract immediately. That's right. I'm going to call them. I'm going to say, you need help. They're going to say yes. I'm going to say, here's my contract. They're going to say, great. They're going to sign it, give it back to me. And then I'm going to just start looking for people who want work, who need a job. Right. And then, oh, wait, I'll go and create a job posting and I'll go look for some job boards and I'll put the job on there. And then as people, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for people to respond. As soon as people respond, then I'm going to view the resumes. They're all going to be a perfect fit. I'm going to interview them. They're all going to be available right now when I need them. I'm going to send their resume over to the employer. The employer is going to agree to meet all of my candidates and he's going to interview them. Okay. Once he does that, he's going to find one he loves. He's going to agree to hire. The candidate's going to agree too. They're going to jump for joy. And then that candidate is going to show up to work and you get paid. I know that's what you think is about to happen. You're like, yeah, D. I mean, what you laughing at? Like, it's just that simple, right? Well, that's so 1989. Okay. 1989. That's what I said. That's so 1989. Because today it looks more like this. We are at a time where we have technology in place, where we have more opportunities to market and to tap into people, where we have more resources, more process. The mindset of people have changed way different than what it was in 1989. The market, the landscape. Is this a client's market, an employer's market? Is this a candidate's market? So it's so many different variables, but the process now looks like this. So when you say, D, what do I do after I start my business? In order to make this happen, you're asking the right question. You are asking the right question, and we are going to get into that right now. I'm not even going to play with you. So what do you do after you start your staffing agency business? First thing, and listen, let me go back. I got to tell you this real quick, okay? Are you telling me you have not subscribed yet? That's a problem. Do me a favor, subscribe and like right now. I would really, really appreciate you. Okay, let me tell you this real quick. This is not in any order whatsoever. It is not in any order, okay? So it's not in, so when I'm putting these things up for you to do, it is not in any order. I'm just throwing out some of the things, most of the things that you need to do, okay? So here we go. So you need insurance. You need to build your brand out. When I say you build your brand out, you need your logo, your website content, your website, your stationery, your business card, your badge, your pricing sheet, your sales sheet, like all of your brand, right? Understanding your brand. What's your brand message? Who is your brand? What's the personality of your brand? Don't just go throw up a Wix website because you're coming into a market that's already fully functional, right? So who's going to take you seriously? We're not in the C word. So that's gone. The P word is gone. I hope you know what I'm saying. We're not in that space. We are post those things. We're in a healthy market physically, right? For the most part. And so those 2 years were really a fluke. And so, yeah, some people may have gotten contracts very easily or whatever, but that's not going to happen today. Today, you've got to have some substance to you. So you've got to make sure that your brand is built out and it looks appropriate for you. And somebody else looking into it is going to say, okay, this looks like somebody that I'm willing to trust with staffing my business and paying hundreds and thousands, if not millions of dollars to. Okay, you got to define your pricing based on your services. You might not want to offer all services. You might want to offer some. You need to know your market. I didn't put that on there, but you need to know your market to understand your pricing and your services. You got to establish your funding, like how you covering payroll, both internally and externally. You're going to need a lead generation strategy. How are you acquiring clients? Not just the sales strategy, but the lead generation strategy. And how are you attracting talent? I don't care if you think you have a network of 1 million people. All of those 1 million people, the employer may not like, okay? Or something might be wrong with them. So you're going to always want to be attracting new talent. So you've got to be able to do that as well. You got to have an applicant tracking system. That's your core technology, and it's about compliance. You need a calendar booking system so that you can get appointments on your calendar. You need your legal contracts, and you need them reviewed by your attorney. You need employee handbooks, both internally and externally. You need to be able to have your training set up for both your internal and your external employees to be compliant. You've got to figure out your schedule. Time management is key in this business, and the more productivity you have, the more chances you get to win in this business. So you've got to figure out your schedule, create one, stick to it, and work towards it. You're going to need policies and procedures. You're going to need credentialing. Depending on your niche, almost all niches require some level of credentialing for your candidates. You're going to need at least 50 applicants to put into your applicant tracking system that you're going to reach out to day one. You're going to need goals and a budget. So you're going to need to establish goals and then create a budget to reach the goal and to manage your business appropriately. You're going to need a bookkeeping system like QuickBooks or something like that. You're going to need a social media strategy because that's the freest advertising that you have, but it needs to be meaningful so people will pay attention and want to engage with you. You're going to need SMS capabilities, text messaging capabilities, because candidates respond back to text. Okay, you're going to need a phone, you're going to need a laptop, you're going to need an email marketing system, because when you're sending out your lead magnets, you're going to want to continue to get people to get onto your calendar through your email marketing system. That's how you're going to maintain your relationships online for people who haven't met you already. You're going to need the employee badge, you're going to need a sales sheet or two, you're going to need a pricing sheet, you're going to need business cards, written emails so you can have them already ready before you start actually turning on the lights and opening up the doors for both your candidates and your clients. And I know you are fired up right now, getting this good energy, getting this. Listen, do me a favor, like this video. I want you to like this video, like the like button, and I want you to subscribe if you have not. We have over 1 million views, but not 1 million subscribers. We got to fix that. So do me a favor, if you feel like this energy is on fire, you're fired up, you feel like this is valuable information, hit that like button and subscribe. I really appreciate you. In addition, you want to have those things also set up in your ATS. You're going to need scripts, what you want your recruiters to say or you to say, and as well for your lead generation and your sales. Oh, we're just getting started, right? What do you want to do? That's the question you asked. What to do after you start a staffing business? Not a question mark, a period. You need an attorney. You need an accountant. You need a financial advisor. You need to design your organizational infrastructure so you know not just from a financial perspective, goals and budget of where you're going, but how you're going to get there through your services, through the team that you're hiring. How are you showing that you are a true staffing agency? Okay, you're going to need internal staff that can help bring your vision to life. You're going to need video conference software. You're going to need a strong onboarding process of both your candidate and your client. You're going to need retention strategies for both your candidate and your client. You're going to need a tagging system for your ATS to be able to track things. You're going to need relationships with every AI platform that you can find that you genuinely enjoy being in contact with. You're going to need some type of assessment strategy. Now, listen. You are in the business of finding people, acquiring people, learning people, growing with people, and matching them and getting them placed. You've got to be able to figure out a way to identify if somebody is good or not. So you need an assessment strategy, and that goes far beyond just having them take an assessment test. That requires people. This is what AI can never replace. That's why recruiting agencies and staffing agencies are never going to die, because no matter what, AI is never going to be human. We have the human ingenuity, we have the human knowledge, we have the human energy to be able to talk to somebody and to be able to put things together and make a match. Technology can help us, but we make that final decision. So as you being the owner of this staffing agency stating, these are the types of people that you place. These employers are coming to you because they believe that you have the secret sauce, that you know something that they don't know, that you know how to acquire a specific type of talent that they can't get their hands on or can't get their hands on fast enough. That means that you have to become the master in that. And that means that you've got to be able to assess talent. You've got to be able to be obsessive and extremely fascinated by figuring out how to acquire this talent, how to get them on board, sell them into roles, and how to match them in. Oh, I'm on fire right now. It's not a game, okay? It's not a game right now. You feel me? It's not a game, okay? All right. And you're going to want to tap into your network. You want to come into this business with a network. If you don't have a network, that's not horrible, but I'm saying you want to come into this business with a network, okay? With people you can call. And if you're not coming into the business with a network and people you can call, then you at least want to be ready to create that network. You feel me? Finally, you need a great and supportive coach like D. Williams. That's right. You need a great and supportive coach like D. Williams. We have one-on-one coaching. We have full coaching programs. We have courses. We have digital downloads. Come visit us at Staffingpreneus Academy. We definitely want to help you. You can call us at 866-432-8801. Again, go to staffingpreneursacademy.com, and we would love to help you get your business set up. If you need help right now, if you need help today, that's what we're here for. You can do this. I just want to remind you, you can do this. It may seem like a lot, but once you get all of this stuff put in there as one fine little swoop, swoop. What was that, right? I promise you're going to be so grateful that you waited to open up the doors. That's why through our coaching program, it takes us 3 months to get things set up, because there are foundational items that you got to put together before you ever start calling people. Everybody wants to call people immediately, but don't have the foundation laid out. It's not going to work like that. And let me tell you, most people go to school to learn a skill or a trade, and then they go to work. But so many people start a business and don't desire to get any type of coaching or training, and then wonder why the business isn't working. This is what you come here for. If you need help, we are here to support you. All right. And let's do this. Okay, so what do you think? I mean, what are your thoughts? Are you extremely fired up? Because I'm super fired up. Okay. I be trying not to let it all out, but I'm fired up. So do me a favor. If you found this information valuable, I want you to subscribe to this channel so you can, and hit the bell so you can get all the reminders. Not just that, make sure you like this video. Leave a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. The market is changing. Everything is changing in the employment landscape, but there is always money to be made and impact to be created. But I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts, good, bad, or indifferent. Leave a comment below. Let us know how you feel about the money you saw being made here, about the opportunity. Would just love to talk to you soon. All right, thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.